Well, good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of My Wife Doesn't Want to Talk to Me Ever. I try to talk to her, and she yells at me. She goes, "Go drink your beer." So here I am drinking my beer. This beer is from Barley Days in Picton, Ontario. This is Barley Days Brewery's County Light. County Light is a light beer brewed in Prince Edward County, 4% alcohol. So this is one of their core brands. I'm not expecting all that much from this. I just expect it to be basically watery, to be honest with you. And if it's inoffensive, it's good. If it has a little bit of flavor, it's even better. But I'm not expecting much at all out of this. Sometimes I get surprised though. Like I really do like Stonehammer's Light and Flying Monkey's Anti-Gravity Light were both nice light beers. It's just not a style. I would rather, and you know I don't like Pilsners all that much, but I'd rather drink a Pilsner normally than just a regular light lager. Lots of carbonation moving in there. Lots of it. Look at it all going. Beautiful golden color. Big bright white head. What's that, Christy?
There's lots of carbonation, a good thing.
Ooh, there's a nice snap crackle pop to that. It can be and it can not be. It all matters. Okay, out of the bottle. Picking up just a neutral graininess. Neutral graininess and a slight sweetness. It doesn't smell bad out of the bottle. Out of the glass. About the same thing, but with a little tiny touch of apple. And not it's not coming off as green apple, which is the one apple we're scared of. We don't want green apple in there, guys. We don't want green apple. Usually a brewing flaw, Christy. Yeah, sorry I was picking something on my arm. I know, I'm very professional. I don't know the date this was bottled on. Again, it is, what do we have here? Ingredients: water, barley, malt. Oh, there's rice in here too, rice and corn. So we're really going for a, mimic of like Bud and Canadian and Coors and all that with that. I'm glad I actually read that. Water, barley, rice, corn, hops, and yeast. And
Should those be able to sniff it anyways?
you can't usually smell rice. Corn, if there's enough of it, you can get that corn chip soaked in soda water thing like you get from like Lucky Lager.
I thought you were an excellent flavor.
Yeah, I can tell you when you're... Never mind. Doesn't have a bottling date on here. This is just checking for freshness, but let's drink the beer. Cheerio, good sirs.
Cheerio, darling.
Light body, very light body. Grainy, very grainy. I'm drinking this at basement temperature. I don't usually refrigerate my beer for my own drinking purposes. I don't really like them cold. So, if there was any flaws, usually they pop out when it's at this temperature. This doesn't really have a flaw. Like I said, grainy, light. It does have that slight sweet kick at the back end that a lot of say gluten-free beers and stuff will have when they're using rice in them. Very light body, but you'd expect that with any beer that has rice. I mean, almost Bud-like lightness, a Bud-like lightness, but a lot lighter on the carbonation. Just a neutral graininess up at the forefront. I won't say I can taste corn because I can't. Usually corn will give off that corn chip soaked in soda water type of taste, like a Tostitos in soda water. But you're not getting that with this. Just grainy, kind of dry. A little bit of that. Little bit of that rice sweetness right near the end. And then kind of biscuity. All in all, not a bad light beer. Not a bad light beer. Not a spectacular beer, but not a bad light beer. I could see my father-in-law loving this stuff. I could see him loving it. Out of 10 on it, probably a 6, and that's going to get an asterisk. because stylistically, if you're looking at like a light adjunct lager, which is what this is, it's probably worth an 8, maybe an 8.5. As stylistically, it hits all the. You know what? In all honesty, this could probably even be considered a 9 in a light adjunct lager. It hits all the taste points it's supposed to hit. This could probably, in a blind taste test, compete against the big guys and maybe win because it has a little bit of that graininess and a little bit of that breadiness. But as a beer for me, a 6. So stylistically, somewhere between an 8 and a 9 for me, a 6. Thank you very much for watching the County Light by Barley Days. Bye.